One day, a pilot was on approach in a Bell 430 with a cabin full of people, and the left-hand engine exploded. The company had contracted with an outside agency to do quote unquote monitoring of the system, but nobody was really doing anything with the data. They were getting, weekly reports, PDF files, and emails, but nobody was really doing anything with it. It just so happened that there was issues developing in the background nobody was aware of. One day, a pilot was on approach in a Bell 430 with a cabin full of people, and the left-hand engine exploded. Loud bang, all the things that happen when you lose an engine. Luckily, he was able to land the aircraft safely. No one was injured. After the fact, we said, hey, they said, hey, we got a hum system on there. Why didn't this detect it? Well, as a matter of fact, it did. And here's all the data. And we have reports going back, months that this engine was deteriorating. Ended up, they found a cracked PTO shaft that once it propagated far enough, the turbine wheel came out of alignment, made contact with the inside wear sleeve, and ejected most of the blades out of the engine.
Wow.
What was really scary is that in the investigation, they found one of the turbine blades got ejected, punctured the tail boom, and nearly severed the tail rotor control rod.
Wow.
So you can imagine what would have happened if they lost tail rotor authority on that auto rotation coming in. It would have been catastrophic. We did some research and figured out that we had 4 other engines that were doing the same thing, some of the same behaviors, some of the early indicators. Pulled those engines out of service. They all found the same problem on those engines due to an assembly error during overhaul on all the engines from the same entity. So better than a catastrophic accident, obviously, but learned a lot about hums very quickly.
I can't imagine being in that situation, and then knowing that there was technology on board that could have identified this situation developing, and we didn't have something in place to identify that and deal with it.